Oh, for the love of... What are these things? Can they really be this stupid?
Coiled like a cobra.
Oh, this is good. Look at you. You are now nothing more than a hastily thrown together heap of scrap metal.
Oh wow, Cella's just he's just too cool. Hello everyone. It's me, Steedoj, again with another commentary video because people really liked the last one, so I was thinking, hey, I'll put out another one because I don't know. I want to see if you guys will accept more commentary videos in a week because I know a lot of people are asking, oh, more fighters videos a week, but the problem is that no one really cares about fighters, so I don't really want to subject people to that. But with the commentary videos, people seem to really like them, so I'm doing another one today. So well, yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the video. Now, a lot of people did suggest this in the Discord, so many people in fact that I'm not going to call out one individual person, but a ton of people had said use Perfect Cell in a video, and I was like, hey, I don't even think I've ever used them in a video. So this is the video, and instead of just talking about nonsense forever, I'm just going to get to the point. Basically, this Android 16, he loves to wait for me to attack first, and even if I attack him or if I don't attack him, he'll just do the cancel combo over and over again, which is the only combo you're seeing him do, the one where he does the kick and let him dodge anything. And I'm like, hey, I don't really want to fight a guy who's just going to cancel all the time, and I'm choosing a character that has energy barrier, so when people say energy barrier isn't overpowered, you know, just show them this clip of me using it on Cell. The move is really good. You don't even need to be on a CAC to make it good. It's an evasive that does pretty decent damage, has almost instant activation, and on top of that you can combo after knocking people back with it. I don't do it now against this guy, but against another guy I do the knockbacks for energy barrier. And if I sound like I'm ill, I am. Yeah, I don't know why I needed to mention that. I just did. This guy. Praise Jesus for the netcode. This guy, oh my god, he's on a male Earthling and his connection is, it's got probably one of the fastest connections in Xenoverse actually, in quite a long time. I don't think I've ever actually seen connection that is as good as this. He likes to spam his evasive, like as if he's worried about being trapped in a back hit chain if he vanishes, but the problem is I'm choosing Cell, who doesn't really have insanely, like, I mean, yeah, he has a good back hit, but it's not like insanely quick, so I don't know why he's, so worried and spams his evasive to oh, this is a nice early stamina break. But yeah, as you can see, his connection is really bad. Like even when I stamina broken, then he was behind me. This just hits him once, never again. You know, that's the ideal kind of net that I expect in any game. So essentially, this guy, I don't remember much. I know that he loves his XY. He loves his XY, I remember that much, because which male Earthling doesn't love their XY, you know? He casually flies over Kamehameha, that's what I call a good connection. Either that or he's cooler, it's one of the two, so pick in the comments below. But yeah, this guy obviously knows what he's doing. It's not just a pure noob, because, I mean, well, I guess XYs, anyone knows how to use XYs, right? They're really no skills, just pressing X and Y, and then dash. It's not impressive at all. By any means. I really should have got hit by that, but I'm guessing it was his connection, I didn't allow it, which is really weird, because in the next fight, his connection, like, wow, in the next fight, his connection really saved him. Okay, well, I don't know, compare him being on an Earthling in this fight to him being on Android 17 in this fight, and look how much better he does on 17. I'm gonna assume the connection was worse here as well, because 17 is much easier to hit than an Earthling, and I'm clearly punching him, I'm hitting him with like 2 or 3 hits, and none of them will actually like really go through or stick to him. He'll just like dash out of the damage, and no, actually, can't really say he dashes out the damage because he doesn't even take damage, so he kind of just dashes out of the hits. That's what I should have said, that makes a bit more sense. I think I tried to get a perfect Kamehameha here as well, but for some reason he gets up really damn quick. I'm gonna assume that again has to do with his connection because he got up way too quick for a hard knockdown combo, which should have actually ended the fight like really soon around there. But of course, you know, the Xenoverse gods are like, oh well, you need to fight this guy a bit longer. You see, you wouldn't really I mean, it wouldn't really be fun unless you're fighting bad Nekros for this long. Also, this is my favorite part. Are you ready? Lovely. He keystones me the whole match just so he could get an unvanishable stamina break. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It just makes you look worse when you lose. I would rather like lose and not look like an asshole. I mean, I don't know. Do these people not watch movies when they're kids? Do you want to look like the villain? Do you want to look like a giant douche while you're going down in flames? Like, no, just take the L, all right, and be like, hey, I lost. Okay, understandable. I didn't play in any dirty way, so there's nothing to really critique aside from, you know, maybe his connection. But no, now he's the guy with bad connection who uses melee weapons and unvanishable stamina breaks, which I bet you is the only reason he actually used Android 17. Because come on, this character's never used. He obviously only used 17 because of the unvanishable stamina break. Not to mention it was the first thing he did once he got his hands on me. So it's really obvious this is something that the guy like actively relies on. I'm not saying he mains 17, but this is something he probably does a lot. So maybe a few other people. And this fight is the start. Oh god, this is kind of a long story, isn't it? This fight and a few more fights that I feature with this guy in this video actually kickstarts the events of the next video. I'm not going to give away too much, but in short, the guy is like, hey, how about I fight you with my CAC? Drum roll, it's a female margin. So you can already kind of guess what next video is going to be about. I love fighting female margins, they're really fair and balanced. And it's quite one-sided, obviously, because female margins are really pretty overpowered. But again, like I said, you have to wait to see next video, but it is quite the fights. For now though, it was complete chance that he picked Gohan and I picked Cell, because I do not know him. I don't know how he knew I was using Cell, and no one uses Team Gohan, so I want to assume he did it because he somehow knew I was using Cell. If not, maybe he was just, oh, by the way, Limit Burst, my favorite. If it wasn't obvious, I would say maybe by pure luck he picked Gohan. By pure luck, my ultimate attack also misses but then connects later on. This game is random, okay? So it was pure chance that he picked Team Gohan and I picked Cell. I find that pretty cool, but if I knew he was going to pick Gohan, I would have picked the Cell Games map, because I was the host for this fight, if I recall. This is, yeah, this would piss off anyone. So of course, like any regular person, what happens when you get disrespected on a bad character? Do you go one step above, or do you just jump straight to fucking hit? Yeah, I just jump straight to hit too, because honestly, why use a skill and prove, hey, I can beat you without using overpowered mechanics? No, just use hit. Just use hit. Oh, I lost to Team Gohan, a character that's pretty bad. I guess I can move up a few steps, or I could just use hit. Yeah. Yeah, I could just use hit. And Limit Burst to Cell, by the way. Limit Burst to a non-key cancelling Cell while playing as hit, unironically. Yeah. But there are a few more fights with this guy that I didn't record, which is quite upsetting, I know. There was way more fights with this guy where he picked hit, and I picked, no, it wasn't Ultra Togoki. I picked Jiren, and I beat his hit with Jiren, and there was a bunch of other nonsense, and then I picked hit one time to just show him, hey, this is how easy it is to play your character, and the fight was just a joke. Again, like I always say, I do not play hit in my free time. I casually mess up his infinite combos. I don't know how to play hit, but he's so easy to use, you can just beat anyone without paying attention. I think even when I was playing him as hit, after I did Sledgehammer in my stamina break, I honestly just looked at the Discord real quick to see what people were talking about. I wasn't paying any attention as hit. I would casually look at something else like, hey, what should I eat today? Oh, what's going on in the Discord? Let me scroll through whatever's going on Twitter today. Clever girl. So yeah, he stamina breaks me here, but I think he panics a lot because I do remember one other time I was fighting him, on one of the fights that I didn't record because I'm an idiot. He stamina broke me and then only did Sledgehammer, heavy combo, Sledgehammer, heavy combo. So that time he was probably just panicking, who knows. And of course, energy barrier is just a broken evasive, so I just take him out easily. And this should be the last fight in the video. For some reason he downgrades from hit to Piccolo. To be fair, I think he does better with Piccolo than he does with hit, but I wasn't expecting the amount of priority Piccolo had on his dash attack compared to Cell. In general, I don't fight many Piccolos. He always messes this up. Even I know that you don't fully charge that when you do knockback attack. So this is obviously a guy who obviously doesn't play Piccolo a lot. Maybe he just is like, hey, Piccolo has a super soul that makes him regenerate, and he's a pretty good character, so I'll just use him, even though I know nothing about him. Because he only ever uses like one combo hit, not hit with Piccolo. He never does any of the knockdowns or the YXY, I think, which is the strongest combo Piccolo has. Instead, he just keeps spamming like this X. I think it's the X combo. I want to assume it's the X combo. Into Light Grenade. He tries to fully charge a Light Grenade every time, which is just dumb. Because it's obviously not gonna. There's like no moves that connect to the thing fully charging, except maybe like Galactic Gun. But Galactic Gun isn't even really that great of a move, so if you want to fully charge it, be my guest. And then on top of that, someone might drop out the Galactic Gun, so it's not worth doing in my opinion. But yeah, again, of course, he keeps doing his key cancel knockback Light Grenade. He perfect blocks me here, or later on, I think. To be fair, I'm playing quite recklessly, because I'm like, alright, he's got no stamina. He's not going to do anything to me. And he always likes to limit burst really early, like before I even stamina break him. I wasn't taking that into account, but I was kind of hoping that it would happen, so that way I wouldn't have to break his stamina, and then I could just catch him when he's only got like 2 bars of stamina left after he limit burst. Which is what I always hope for, that, oh, this part is just, like, is evolution a concept that doesn't exist? I'm convinced evolution doesn't actually exist, because how do you keep falling for this? I just believe some humans are luckier than others, that evolution is not a thing. Because I don't know how you keep falling for that. Jesus Christ, oh my god. Again, thank you to every single person who suggested that you sell it in some way or another, because it did lead to the creation of the video, so thank you all for everyone who suggested that. And I will see you in the next video. You better not bore me.